अवतारस्तुमनन्यलभ्यं लक्ष्मी नृसिंहं शरणं प्रपद्ये श्रीमान् वेङ्कटनाथार्य कवितार्किककेसरी वेदान्ताचार्यवर्यो मे सन्निधत्तां सदा हृदि कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। अधराहितचारुवंशनालाः मकुटालम्ब्य मयूरपिञ्चमालाः हारिनीलशिलाविभङ्गलीलाः प्रतिभासन्तु मम अन्तिमप्रयाणे। ॐ नीलातुङ्गस्तनगिरितटे सुप्तमुद्बोध्य कृष्णं पारार्जं स्वं श्रुतिशतशिरसिद्धमध्यापयन्ति स्वोच्छिष्टायां सृजनिगलितं या बलात्कृत्य भुङ्क्ते गोदा तस्मै नम इदमिदं गोदा तस्यै नम इदमिदं भूय एवास्तु भूयः। கோதாதேவி திருவடிகளே சரணம். தூமணி மாடத்து சுற்றம் விளக்கிரியா துபம் கமலத்துயிலே நனமே கண்வளரும் மாமான் மகளை மனக்கதவம் தாழ் திரவாய் மாமி ரவளை எழுப்பீரோ உன் மகள் தான் உமையோ அன்று சிவடோ அனந்தரோ ஈமப்பெருந்தீர் மந்திரப்பட்டாளோ மாமாயன் மாதவன் மைகுந்தன் என்று நாமம் பலவும் நவீன்றேலோர் எம்பாவாய். நாராயண நாராயணம்மா. வசுதா, how are you, ma?
Srimanarayana Swamiji, doing okay, Swamiji.
How do you like if somebody calls you, are you mad? How do you like somebody calls you, are you crazy? You don't like it, right? So, you know, these girls are calling that poor girl, are you crazy? Are you mad? Are you deaf? Don't know. So, here now, in this Pashuram, Maman Magale, they are first cousins, so they can take liberties. Maman Magale means mother's father, maternal uncle, sorry, mother's brother, maternal uncle. Maternal uncle's children are the first cousins. So, Maman Magale, you, my dear uncle's daughter, well, you are sleeping nicely on a very, very soft bed. Of course, they are all very rich people. Very rich people means unimaginably rich. Each one of them have a big palace actually. And not only that, each one of them is sleeping on an extremely, extremely soft bed. On a very, very soft bed, they are sleeping. Very soft, on a very soft bed in a wonderful palace. And you know, there are no bed lamps or etc. those days. They are rich people. What they did, they just stuck some diamonds, pure gems, on the walls. And the small, small lamps that are there are reflecting in those gems and diamonds and is giving a beautiful color, beautiful appearance, a very pleasant appearance. And very rich people. The whole palace is there sprayed with perfumes. To put it in your language, what is that, Amma? Potpourri, right? Is the right word for Vasudha? They put all the dry petals and then turn it on and it gives a fragrance. So like that, they have fragrances, perfumes all over the place. Now Goda Devi is requesting, my dear cousin, will you come and open the door? And how is that door? Gems studded door. Manikadavam tal Thiruppavai. The door knobs, etc., etc. They are all studded with diamonds. Now she is calling her aunts. Goda Devi is calling auntie. means maternal uncle's wife. Auntie, is something wrong with your daughter? Can't you wake her up at least? All right. Is your daughter dumb? Is she deaf? Or did somebody put some kind of incantations, mantram, Kshudra Devata pujas on your daughter so that she'll spend hours and hours and hours sleeping, sleeping, sleeping? If not, we kept on singing the great glories of Lord Madhava. That Madhava is Vaikunthanada, and he is the most mesmerizing one. When she is there so much attached to that mesmerizing Krishna, how could she be still sleeping? When you are so much attached to Lakshmi Nrsimha, you know no mantras will work on you. No Kshudra Devata pujas will work on you. So when this girl is so attached to Krishna, how could anybody keep an incantation on her? So evidently, this girl should be deaf or dumb, that's all. If she is not dumb, she could have joined us to sing the glories of Krishna. If she is not deaf, she could have heard our singing and she could have got up and she could have joined us. That Supreme Lord Krishna earned the title Mayavi, the greatest of the greatest magician. Oh, wonderful girl, can you please consider our appeal and join in this special Dhanurmasa Puja, month-long puja with us. Now, this sleeping beauty is from a very, very wealthy family. As you can see, the diamonds on the walls are reflecting the tiny lamps. If you just keep one or two lamps somewhere in the house, the light, it travels, gets reflected from the diamonds and produces a different kind of millions of reflections all over the place. And of course, lots of perfumes in the house, so much of fragrance, a huge palace, and a very soft bed. All right, what about Lord Krishna? We have been singing and singing, but still we are not satisfied because the Veda mantras are saying, Shruti, Vedas are declaring, Yato vacho nivartante aprapya manasa saha. If you're trying to glorify Lord Krishna, as long as you are able to glorify, you know what it means? As long as you can glorify, you have not glorified him enough. When you feel, I have no more words to glorify, then you can think you have glorified him somewhat. That is Lord Krishna. The meaning of yato vacho nivartante aprapya manasa saha, where the words are failing to glorify the Lord. Sanskrit language, they can beautifully express. When can you say you have glorified enough, or at least to your best? When you have no words to glorify. Okay, you have no words. Can you think of his greatness in your mind? Aprapya manasa saha. Even your mind cannot think of anything better to glorify the Lord. That is the greatness of the Lord. And Bhagavan Sri Krishna blessed this girl, this Gopika, with a great mansion because of her great love for him. As much as Krishna blessed Kuchela's wife Vamakshi, as much wealth as that of Kubera, if Krishna wants to bless, he can bless us with anything. And all the Gopikas, headed by Goda Devi, they want to have a look at this beautiful girl. They want to enjoy her beautiful face. And if it has to happen, she has to open the door. And the door is there studded with gems. Then why did they call the maternal uncle's wife to come and wake up her daughter? Because this girl is not sleeping. This girl is not dumb. This girl is not deaf, but she is pretending to be deaf and dumb. She is pretending to be deaf and dumb. So somebody has to come and pour a glass of water on her face so that she can get up. She is pretending like this. Why is she pretending deaf and dumb? If she pretends deaf and dumb, her friends will not bother her. So she has taken a resolve. If at all I'll talk to Krishna and Krishna and Krishna only. If other people call or talk, I will not respond. They think I'm deaf, they think I'm dumb. Good for me. Let them think, let them go. That way, let them think I'm deaf and dumb. I'm getting rid of all these friends. So that way I can be in constant communion with my Lord Krishna. And she wants to talk to Krishna and Krishna and Krishna only and none other than Krishna. She already is blessed with what all she wanted, more than what she wanted from Lord Krishna. Maybe these people are thinking, all right, she is blessed with everything. So maybe she thought there is no reason for her to go and ask Krishna for anything else. Because she already have everything. Krishna gave her a huge palace, wonderful, you know, beds, everything, diamonds, everything is there for her. Now comes a question, who might have did some Kshudra pujas or who might have did some mantra prayogam on this girl? You know what? When somebody is so close to Krishna, no human being can ever touch them. If no human being can ever touch them, who else can do her some harm? The Devi Devatas, because the Devi Devatas are getting jealous. How do you know Devi Devatas are getting jealous? Look at our good friend Indra. What all he does, if somebody is serious about spiritual life, he will send all those nice girls, Rambha, Urvashi, Menaka, Tilottama, Grutachi, Punjakastara, etc., go and disturb their prayers. Why? He is afraid. If these people keep on praying like this, they get a lot of wealth and they will do 100 Ashwamedha Yagas and I'll be kicked out. So they'll take the job, they'll take my job. So he wants to disturb. So some gods, who is that god that who could have dared to do some harm to this wonderful girl with some incantations? By doing that, they will be disturbing her mental stability, by disturbing her tattva, hita, purushartha. Tattva, hita, and purushartha. Tattva means contemplating on the ultimate truth, the supreme truth, Srimad Narayana. Hita means what is the means of attaining that Paramapadam. Tattva means contemplating on the Supreme Lord. Hita means what is the means of contemplation so that you can always be there with Lord. You can always be there with the Lord means you have to attain Paramapadam. So what is a Hita? What is the means? Sharanagati is the guaranteed means. Tattva, Hita, the means. And the Purushartha is the final goal, having attained Sri Vaikuntham. tattva, the chintana. I must see Supreme Lord Siman Narayana. I must see the Lord. I must see the Lord. I should go. If I keep on thinking, I won't go. I have to do something. What is the means of attaining salvation? Bhakti Yoga may or may not give salvation in this life itself. Therefore, Sharanagati guarantees. Therefore, since my desire is to go to Sri Vaikuntham, let me do Sharanagati. Purushartha, the ultimate goal of attaining Sri Vaikuntham. The other day, I do not know in what context, but somewhere it came. Some people consider Hare Krishna as Maha Mantra. Will they get moksham? Here is the answer from our Acharya for this in this particular passion. Our Acharya has said that other than the three Vyapaka mantras, you remember I told you the other day? Were you there, Sadashiva? Then I think this happened in the Mala's class on Sunday, correct? Are you there, Sadashiva? Any other Telugu people who were there? Revati, were you there on that Sunday class?
Swamiji, Narayana Swamiji.
That Sunday's class was there actually in English, right? So
Yes, Swamiji.
you have been there. So that time she asked, some people say Hare Krishna is Mahamantra, we are chanting 16 rounds, we are guaranteed moksham. But you know what our great acharyas starting from Ramanuja have said? There are only three mantras that can give you moksham called the Vyapaka mantras. The 6 letters Vishnu mantra, Om Vishnave Namaha. The 8-letter Ashtakshara mantra, since we are talking with the public, Am Namo Narayanaya. Or for those with Yajnapavitam, Om Namo Narayanaya. Or the 12-letter Dwadashakshara Vasudeva mantra, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Other than these three mantras, even if somebody is there doing some kind of japam, chanting, Kalpa Koti Paryantam, trillions and trillions of years. And for those with Yajnapavitam, Om Namo Narayanaya. Or the 12 Dwadashakshara Vasudeva mantra. What is it, Sadashiva? So, other than these three Vyapaka mantras, if people think they are at liberty to think anything, now they have so many new gods, new religions. They all think this God is superior, that God is superior. Fine. Show one instance in the Vedic literature written by Vedavyasa or Valmiki that any of these gods give moksham to anybody. Just do one name. And it should be Vaikuntham, Paramapadam. If not, you are saying Krishna is wrong. Krishna said, even if you go to Brahmaloka, the highest in the world, you will come back. So first of all, do these people know by worshipping those gods to which loka they are going to go? Yanti devavratan devan pitruni yanti pitrvrataha bhutani yanti bhuteja yanti madhyajunopimam. Where are you going to go? What is your destination? Okay, I want to come to America, but I took a flight to Singapore. What is the point in taking a flight to Singapore when I want to go to America? That is how people are there completely misguided because they do not know the Tattva Trayam. They do not know on which form of the Lord to contemplate. They do this mantra, that puja, this puja. But what do they get out of it? They do not know what is the means of attaining that Paramapadam, Sharanagati, and they don't do it. And they do not even know what is the end result. That Vaikuntha Prapti, without these three things, they just keep on doing pujas, which are not going to give any results. So our acharyas have very clearly said, anything other than the three mantras, three Vyapaka mantras, Even if you do japam on anything else, for kalpa koti sahasrenapi, you know where this is coming from, right? Sri Vaikuntha. Tomorrow, when Bhagavan is coming in procession, they will chant Sri Vaikuntha. That's where Bhagavad Ramanuja says. That is where, Padma, you want to say that? Tvat praptaye cha tat padambujadvaya prapattehe anyan na me kalpa koti sahasrena pi sadhanamastiti manvanaha. Kalpa koti sahasrena pi. Kalpam, 12 hours of Brahma, 1000 Mahayugas, 4,320,000,000 years is one Kalpa. Kalpa Koti Sahasrenapi. Koti, 10 power 7. Sahasra, 10 power 3. 10 power 3 multiplied by 10 power 7, 10 power 10. 10 power 10, 10 power 6 is million. 10 power 9 is a billion. 10 power 9 is a trillion. A billion or trillion. So it is, even if it is a 10 trillion yugas, 10 trillion kalpas actually, kalpa koti sahasrena api. Sadhanamastiti manvanaha. Now you know how ignorant are people. It is like a 5th grade kid. 5th grade kid doesn't even know. But somewhere he heard, I want to go to Harvard. But what he is doing, again from other people he heard, it's okay. Even if you don't take an entrance exam, you can still get admission. Even if you fail in the exam, you will get admission to Harvard. Ignorant people are thinking like that. Or whatever you do, even if you apply to Rockland Community College, oh, it's okay. Rockland Community College will send your application to Harvard and you will get seat in Harvard. No way, no way. That is why Goda Devi is telling us, if you want to attain salvation, follow my footsteps. Do Sharanagati as Goda Devi did. And you do that, Vaikuntham is yours. That is the reason why they say in that great verse, Vaikunthe tu pare loke, Shriya Sardham Jagatpatihi, Astehe Vishnuhu Achinchatma, Bhaktaihi Bhagavatai Saha. That Supreme Lord Sriman Narayana, in that supreme world Vaikuntham, pare loke. అదేనా ఎక్కడ దొరికింది అదే ఎక్కడుంది ఎవరో కింద పడిపోయింది తెచ్చు నాయన అది ఎక్కడో పడిపోయింది అది ఎక్కడా అని చూస్తున్నాను అది తెచ్చు నాయన సో వైకుంఠేతు పరేలోకే శ్రియాసార్థం జగత్పతి జగత్పతి జగన్నాథ విశ్వనాథ విశ్వేశ్వర థ్యాంక్ యూ సో దట్ సుప్రీం లార్డ్ శ్రీమన్నారాయణ in that Vaikuntham, Shriya Sardham Jagatpatihi, along with Mahalakshmi, along with Sri Mahalakshmi, Aste Vishnuhu Achinchatma. That Srimanarayana's presence is beyond our human comprehension. And how is he there? Bhaktaihi Bhagavatai Saha. Surrounded by the Nitya Shuris and the Mukta Jivatmas. Imagine a wonderful sight of Sriman Narayana in the middle, surrounded by thousands of Nitya Shuris like Ananta, Garuda, Vishwaksena, the Panchayudhas, Sudarshana, Panchajanya, Kaumodiki, Nandaki, Sharanga, and the divine Parshadas. Yasyat Virada Bhaktradyaha Parishadyaha Paraishyatam. The Parishadas, the attendants of Sriman Narayana in Vaikuntham, Shatam, they are in hundreds. They are in hundreds. All under the commandership of Sri Vishwaksena. And the Mukta Jivatmas, the Jivatmas who practice either pure Bhakti Yoga or Sharanagati and attain Vaikuntham. Tad Vishnoho Paramam Padagum Sada Pashyanti Surayaha. 24/7 non-stop they are looking at the divine lotus feet of Lord Krishna and are enjoying unimaginable bliss called Brahmanubhavam. Nobody can describe. That Supreme Lord Narayana, if you want to achieve, Godha Devi says, Yato vacho nivartante aprapya manasa saha. That is why the great Bhagavad Ramanuja said, Akinchanaha ananyagatihi sharanya tvatpada moolam sharanam prapajye. Krishna, I am just a fit for nothing fellow. A fit for nothing fellow who cannot do karma yoga, who cannot do jnana yoga, who cannot do bhakti yoga. So what am I doing? Tvatpada moolam sharanam prapajye. Through my acharya, I am just falling at your feet and do sharanagati. That's all. You do whatever you want. And that is enough, guaranteed. Because all papa karmas are wiped out. All sanchita karma is wiped out. Ahanta sara papepyo. The guarantee, etad dehavasane imam tvatpadam prapayasvayam. What else you need? Thanks to Goda Devi, she is waking up all sleeping souls like us. But how many people will come forward? You all know that. Go ahead, Amma. Quick question before I have to go there for the Shainoswam. Amma, any quick question, Amma? Hello, madam. I have to go. I only have 1 or 2 minutes. Please, quick question.
Again, Swamiji, today is the Gopika, is the Neela Devi Swamiji?
What is it, sir?
Today is a Gopika, is like Neela Devi Swamiji? Neela Devi?
We don't know because they didn't give the name. We do not know. She is just another Gopika, that's all. Go ahead, my other question, Amma. Amma, any other question?
Acharya ji, regarding tomorrow's temple timings, Acharya ji, morning, it's as usual, temple is open and Vaikuntha Ekadasi, so,
How many times we sent you the